Hey everyone, Super64 here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you two devices that let you play Atari 2600 games and Sega Genesis games on the go. First up we have the Atari Flashback Portable. This is the box art right here. It has an SD card slot, a 2.8 LCD display. On the back here it shows you different games that are included, ones like Asteroids, Astro Blast, Dodge 'em, Frogger, Pac-Man, Stampede, classic games. It's made by a company called atgames, so it's not made by Atari themselves. The second one here we have is the Sega Genesis Portable. So as you can see, it has the same thing with the SD card slot and 2.8-inch LCD display. On the back there it has some of the games that are included with it. It has like Alex the Kid, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mortal Kombat 2 and 3. Also back on the front here, notice it says classic and new hit titles included. The new hit titles are just really crappy bonus games. It's also made by atgames as well. Now I'm going to show you how these units work and play a couple of games on them. I'm also going to go over what I like and dislike about these two products, and if it's worth for you to pick up. First I'm going to show you the Atari 2600 handheld here. So let's show you the different types of games that are on here, go through it quickly. Because you have like Pac-Man, Pitfall, Pong, Shield Shelter, Super Breakout, Tempest. There's also the SD card browser right there, if you saw. So right now I'm going to put on, let's see, maybe Pac-Man. It's always good game to go with. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty responsive. The screen looks pretty nice. The camera here doesn't really do it justice. Now we're going to take a look at the Sega Genesis handheld here. Just go through the games pretty quickly. We've got Crackdown, Sonic, Golden Axe, Mortal Kombat, Rolling Thunder. So I'm actually going to play Dr. Robotnik's Green Bean Egg Machine. It's a pretty fun game. It's kind of like Tetris. So again, with the screen, same with the Atari one, it looks pretty good. Again, the camera doesn't do it justice. So I took a picture of the top part of the Sega Genesis handheld. Now the Atari one has the exact same ports up at top as well. So from left to right you have the AV out, which means you can hook it up to a TV, but it only displays it in standard definition. A USB port for charging. Then there's also a SD card slot where you can add your own ROMs of Sega Genesis games. Now make sure you own the games before you put the ROMs onto the console there. And on the furthest to the right there's a volume knob. Now speaking of the volume knob, there's actually one thing I found pretty annoying with the Sega Genesis one in particular, is that the sound on the unit sounds pretty muffled. Here's a sample of what it is. This is Sonic the Hedgehog. So as you can hear there, it doesn't sound very good, the sound quality on that, but other than that, this handheld is pretty solid. Overall, what I do like about these handhelds is that it gives you the ability to play Sega Genesis and Atari 2600 games on the go, and also comes with about 80 plus games, so which is pretty nice, but also the ability to add your own games to it with the SD card slot. Now, a couple things I don't like about these is on the Sega Genesis one, as I said before, the sound quality doesn't sound that great. Also, you're unable to adjust the screen brightness, which kind of sucks because sometimes it may be too bright for some people. And also the fact that the AV cable is not included, you have to go out and get one. So overall, I would recommend these two handhelds. It's a great way to play classic games on the go. And again, you can hook them up to your TV, so you can play it on the TV like they were before. This would be great for someone who wants to get back into retro gaming or new to retro gaming, and you don't have to spend a ton of money building a collection. As always, I will leave a link in the description to purchase both of these. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you have some time, check out my other videos that are popping up on the screen right now. This is Super Andrew 64 signing off, and have yourselves a 1-up day.